Hello and welcome to the Digimon Professor Q&A video number 3. Once again, we have the Wheel of Huh back, just because I like that format. That worked really well. And also, for those 3 people in the audience who have waited this long to see Tokomon go to Aldi, it's finally time. I hope you 3 people are happy. Anyway, let's spin the wheel and see what our first question is.
What would you want in the next Digimon V-pet after the pen color?
I'll say this, I think the days of monochromatic sprites are gone. They're no longer going to be made. I think it's going to be really fucking foolish, because now that the genie's out of the bottle with the color series, like, there's no point in going back to it. The only exception to that rule is the DMX3. That's the only exception I'm going to make to that rule, because we need that to finish it off. It pisses me off. I see it every day when I'm at my computer. It pisses me off that I don't have version 3s. What the fuck? But I think I feel like with everyone, when they talk about this, they want something unique from Digimon. And I think something unique too. I want them to do something unique. But I think what they need to do is they need to take the best elements of each version that they've released recently and put them onto the one device. So for the colors, obviously the sprites and the backlit screen, the changeable backgrounds, I think that's the first thing that needs to be on it. I think like those close-ups, the close-ups that they have on the DMX and the Pendulum Zs, they need to come back. I think they're beautiful. I think they're just so fucking amazing, and I would love to see them in color. So they come back. So I'd also add the adventure mode, not from the Zs, but from the Xs. I think the adventure mode's really, really interesting. However, I would make it more engaging, because once you do your attack in the Xs, it's like, okay, now you're here watching the cutscene play out. I would actually like it more if you actually gave commands to your Digimon before, like in the little pedometer devices. If you were to give commands between each round, I think that would probably be more interesting. And I mean, that'd be fun with your friends as well. Like, you have to reconnect each time. I think that might make it more interesting. So I'd like a battle system like that. However, I do want to say this. I want them to keep the 16x16 sprites. The 16x16 sprites are just, in my opinion, like, they're beautiful. I love them. They're absolute artwork. I actually printed off like a heap of them and I use it as a poster. Like, they're that good. I love them. So I think they need to keep the 16x16 sprites. That's one thing I want them to keep. Also, maybe multiple eggs as well. Like, it doesn't have to be recap eggs like on the DM20 or the Pendulum 20. But like on the DMX3, you could have the Infamon egg. I forgot his name. The Kurumon egg. So maybe something like that, or you could choose which egg you want to use at the start. Maybe. Yeah, I think something like that. I might even make a fucking cool video. Maybe I might make a video on this. I think that'd be cool. Would you guys like that? Maybe I'll do that. I think that'd be really fun.
Give us a custom evolution line of your choice that doesn't include Armadillomon.
Oh yeah, you're hurting my feelings there. You're hurting my feelings there, Alex. Hang on, let me have a look. I'm just looking at, like, random fucking minifigures that I have. And I'm trying to also, like, avoid using, like, common ones as well. This is tough. Alright, so I would say start with Kunemon, right? Then Kunemon would evolve into Sneemon. Sneemon then would evolve into... Well, this is a tough one. Do I want to keep him as a bug, or do I want to keep the Scythe thing? Okay, if we keep the Scythe, then he'd evolve into Phantomon. And then Phantomon, I mean, it's a perfect evolution. Reapermon. There you go. If we go bug, then I guess Akumon, Grand Kawagamon. But that's a good question. Do I want to keep the Scythe theme from Sneemon? Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna keep the Scythe theme. I think that's more cooler than going, hey, this is a bug, and he only evolves into a bug. I like that instead. So yeah, Kunamon, Sneemon, Phantomon, and then Reapermon.
How many armadillomons does it take to make a badass meme?
34. 34 Armadillomons to make a badass meme.
How many McNuggets do you think you could eat in 20 minutes?
It would depend, because, like, I could smash a 24 nugget box. But I don't think I've ever timed myself. I think it would take me... Like, I wouldn't, like, fucking Kirby it and vacuum it all up. I'd probably eat it in, like, the span of 10 minutes. But if I was to challenge myself... I mean, I feel like I could probably do 100. I feel like 100 is a safe bet. Now, granted, it has to be a certain temperature. Because if I'm going to be eating these really fast, I don't want to bite into one and then fucking permanently burn the back of my throat for the rest of my life. So I'm going to say 100, provided that they're not super hot.
When are you speedrunning the Zroswas Mini?
Oh, fuck, I actually forgot about those. Actually, that's a very good question. I wouldn't mind doing that. But you know what? Here's a Q&A question for you guys. I would probably like to do this live, to be honest. So maybe in the comment section, give me a rough time zone that you're in and what works best for you. Because I don't want to be some fucking Randy Stairs motherfucker going on stream and no one's there. I want a bit of an audience. I don't want to be Randy Stairs. I don't want to be a fucking ghost girl. That's fucked.
What's your favorite way to consume Vegemite?
Usually I like to stick it up my urethra. No, real talk, I actually cake the living shit out of my toast. Like, usually, I like my shit a little burnt, so I'll burn the shit out of my toast and then cake the shit with Vegemite, and it's the fucking best. It is the best. Another way, and shout out to Arnott Shapes, man. Got me through a lot of hard times, but Arnott Shapes have a Vegemite flavor. You'll see Australians talk about, like, barbecue and pizza. They're fucking nothing compared to the Vegemite flavor. The Vegemite flavor is fucking amazing.
When are you going to announce the Digimon Professor SCSA Digivice? And NGL, now that I thought of that, a piss take trailer would be awesome.
So is it just like what? A SCSA Digivice. It has all the phrases, but instead of it saying stuff from the actual anime, it just says shit in like text to speech, like shut up TK. Fuck. Just running jokes that I had in the series. I could actually see that. That'd be amazing. I know that, like, you know, a lot of the Digimon stuff now has been moddable, so maybe the next one can be, and I'll actually do that. That'd be fucking funny. I'd love that.
Tell the story of that time and you went to Vegas.
Alex, what the fuck, man? We can't do that. We can't fucking tell anyone about this. What the fuck? You know the rule. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. What the fuck, Alex? Dude, I don't want to tell people about the time you fucking blacked out on coke and then I had to drive you across the Nevada desert. What the fuck, man? And then I get pulled over because they think I'm an illegal immigrant? No, dude, we can't tell people about that. What the fuck?
If you were recruited to File City, what would your job be?
I'm just trying to think what jobs haven't been taken, because we've got security guard, we've got artist, we've got bank, we've got transport, multiple forms of transport. You know, maybe I would start like an Uber Eats delivery service. I think that would actually probably work, because then, yeah, you know what, fuck it, I will make a Uber Eats sort of version where you could order items to be delivered to you, no matter where you were in the digital. I think that'd be pretty cool, actually. Who would I hire? Who would be my hires? I feel like Megadramon would be a good one to have hired, because like with Megadramon, he's scary as fuck. You don't want to fuck with this guy, so he'd make the deliveries, no problem. Maybe Kawagamon. I think Kawagamon could do it. I'm trying to think who doesn't really have a super important job. Like, being in the tournament doesn't count. That's stupid. I hate those. Yeah, fuck it. Metal Greymon as well. Just have a delivery service with those guys, because they can fly, so it makes it easier. It makes sense. Yeah, that's what my job would be. Yeah, I've got a question for myself. In the Finding Digimon video with Alex, you mentioned that you used the DMX when you went to Aldi. Why are you using the normal DM3? And that's really simple. I'll explain why. It's purely because for comedic effect, I want to keep Tokomon on the screen at all times, because the color does it. I don't know why the color does this, where it shuts off after a little while. I get it's for battery saving purposes, but like, it's rechargeable. Fuck you. Like, it made sense on all the other devices because they're little batteries and you're trying to save the environment, save the whales, you know? But with the colors, I don't know why we don't have a option to keep the screen on instead of having to keep pressing C all the fucking time. Which is why I decided to go with the DM3, because the screen's always on and you guys can see Tokomon as we walk to Aldi.
What would be your full line for Armadillomon? Besides stronger Armadillomons, lol, and what is your partner Armadillomon Evo line?
I answered it in the last video, and I kind of want to stick with it. Yeah, I think this line's fucking solid, and it's grown on me a lot. To be Armadillomon, to Tortomon, to Jagamon, to Blastmon. And yeah, I would like perhaps to keep him as a quadruped, but I can't really think of a Digimon that would fit the role. So Blastmon's perfectly fine, and I think it's fine. I like the theme in it as well, because Earth Elemental. So there you go.
What colors would the Digimon Professor V-pet / Digivice be?
Ooh, excellent question there. If you guys have been following me on Instagram, I've actually recently finished a custom Digimon Pendulum color with my own custom roster on that. I'll post a few pictures here, but the issue is I knew that this was only going to be a temporary shell, so I painted it black, but the paint's, I guess I used the wrong type of paint. It's not sticking, it's peeling away, which sucks, but I knew it was always temporary because I was always going to go with one of Jawa's Junkyard's shells, just, when I can afford it, because they're like $160 US, so maybe if you guys want to slide a few dollars my way, cough, hint, cough, that would be amazing. It's hard because I really like the gold shell that they've done, but I don't know if they're doing that for the pendulum color. Otherwise, I like that purple, but I think I would say gold and black. Gold and black would probably be the colors I'd go with.
Face reveal.
What the fuck are you talking about? I've already done one. Go watch it, idiot.
Does Metal Vegemon likes pineapple on pizza?
An excellent question. I don't know. Hey Alex, does Metal Vegemon like pineapple on pizza?
Metal Vegemon takes after his dad. He loves all food.
And there you go. He does.
Any newly discovered YouTube channels you'd recommend?
Off the top of my head, because I'm trying to remember who I shouted out last time, because I remember I did a big list of them and I don't remember who was on there. So I'll just talk about two that I'm familiar with now that I don't think I was back then. So the first one would be Digimon, which is he seems like a nice guy. He seems pretty chill. It's like Digimon update news channels, and I think he's done some V-pet content as well. Off the top of my head, I'd have to double check. And then I guess the other one, I mean, if you count this, It's called Wario's Digimon Farm. I just love the fact that this guy's just LARPing as Wario the whole time. It's great. It's fucking incredible.
You're married? Truly a sign of hope for Digimon fans.
Indeed. Don't give up. There's always someone out there for you. Which I'm actually surprised she didn't run away. So, stay strong. Stay strong out there, my incel bros. You'll be fine. You'll make it. You'll do it.
Do you like to dance with the devil in the pale moonlight?
As long as we're dancing to Dancing in the Moonlight, I guess that would be fine.
What is the best Digimon V-pet?
This is actually a very good question. Not looking at my rankings or anything, because that's like personal biases and all that, blah 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 blah, like whatever. It really depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking for just a cheap, easy way in, then the DM20 all day, every day. There's a wide variety of Digimon, super cheap. I think everyone and their grandma has it. That's probably the best one to start with if you're looking for it. If you're looking for something a little more robust and a little more involved, then probably the DMXs. I'm still waiting for the DMX3 Bandai. What the fuck? So I think that if you're looking for something a little more robust, and even the same with the Pendulum Zs as well, they probably slot in there with the DMXs. If you're looking for something more modernized, I would probably say the Color series. Doesn't matter which one, just the color, because backlit screen, rechargeable. I think that's a big barrier for entry for some people, like having to supply the batteries and do that shit, which I get. Like that's fucking annoying. I 100% agree with you if that's something that turns you off. So I'd probably say the colors. And plus, I mean, look, you're gonna have to be like super duper autistically into Digimon to mod it, but you can mod these if you want. I have, and I have hands down the greatest fucking roster on a Pendulum color, and I love it. That's probably what I would say of those three main devices. Out of all of them, again, probably the DM20 would be the most accessible and easy to get into. So start with that if you're new, I guess.
If you could erase any Digimon from existence, who would it be, and why?
Ooh, that's a good question. Who could I Thanos snap out of existence? This is hard, because I don't really particularly hate a Digimon. Actually, no, I've got one. Black Gabumon. Fuck Black Gabumon. Black Gabumon is shit. I fucking hate this guy. Okay, so let me just set everything out on the table, right? The first time I ever saw Black Gabumon was Digimon Rumble Arena 2. Now, I like playing Black Gabumon. He's actually really fun to play. But they really fucked it up, because it should have been Black Vmon. Then we would have had a Black Agumon, we would have had a Black Guilmon, and then if you count Duskmon, we would have had a Black Agunimon. You know? So the fact that we didn't get Black Vmon, instead got Black Gabumon, it's really fucking annoying. And, like, they added him purely to have a counterpart to Black Agumon, but we already had an edgy version of Gabumon. It's called Psychmon. And, like, it's like Joker edgy instead of, like, emo edgy. You know what I mean? So, and to top it off, Psychmon has a fucking skull on his stomach. Instead, Black Gabumon just has Gabumon's pattern. Just unoriginal. Bad. Snap. That's the one I'll snap out of existence.
Who is more compatible to humans, Vaporeon or Jellimon?
Okay, hang on. Before I answer this, I need to look this up. Okay, so Vaporeon... but then again, are they counting... Alright, so I'm just looking at the height and weight between Jellymon and Vaporeon. Jellymon's roughly 2.5 feet tall, whereas Vaporeon's 3'3". But, in saying that, are they actually counting from tail to head? Because I know they do that, especially with, like, Dragonair and shit like that. So, look, I'm gonna be honest, I feel like Jellymon would be more compatible, just because, like, Jellymon has more humanoid proportions as opposed to Vaporeon, right? So with Vaporeon, like, you're limited to just doggy, and that's pretty much it, unless you can get creative, I guess. But you're gonna get a lot of weird looks from people when you be like, "Hey, can I buy this for a dog?" Whereas with Jellymon, she's got humanoid proportions, so you can do other things than just doggy. So Jellymon.
Why did we get the pizza while Lapicillaman got the crust?
Here's my theory. This is my game theory. So, you know, let's start the game theory intro. Hello internet, welcome to game theory. Now, I think the reason why Pokemon got the crust is the dimension that he lives in. Because that dimension's just emptiness, right? And what do beta males hate the most? Crust on pizza. They throw it out. They don't eat it. I don't know what kind of pussy bitch you have to be not to eat your crust, but you didn't eat it, and then it ended up in this empty space where a Pokemon got it. So, you can blame yourself for adventure. You're the reason it happened. I hope you're happy, fucker. You upset my man. Look how sad he is. He's... Fucking cunt.
Do you have a hat with corks hanging off?
No, I do not. However, I do have a hat that has like one of those fly nets, which is similar. It's very odd. I don't even know where it is anymore. I haven't seen it in years. But it had like a little drawstring and you tighten it around your neck to stop bugs getting in there. But I think I threw it out actually, now that I think about it, because a hole formed in one of the nets. Like, there was a hole in the net, so it's like, what's the fucking point then? So, to answer your question, technically...
UK vlog when?
That's a good question. That's a very good question. Maybe if someone was to announce like a V-pet tournament there, maybe then, maybe, I don't know. I feel like I should ask that to someone else, but instead like go, hey, when's the Australian trip coming? When's the Australian trip coming, Alex?
But now remake the Jellymon copper pasta for April Fool's Day.
Oh no. Oh no, I'm recording this in May. Shit, fuck. Sorry, man. Real talk, I could, but I wouldn't mind. If there was like another copy pasta out there for Digimon, I'd love to read it. I only know of two, which is, you know, the Jellymon copy pasta and the Angelamon copy pasta. The one that got the divorce. They're the only two I know of. So if you guys know another one, like, absolutely, fucking hit me up. Twitter, Instagram. Just let me know, because I'd love to read it for this channel. It'll be funny. Abso-fucking-lutely.
Why is Armadillomon so beefy?
Hopes and dreams. That's what I'll say. Hopes and dreams.
Would you rather be a bee or a wasp?
I would definitely be a wasp. 1000% a wasp. And there's some fucking freaky ass wasps. I want to be a wasp that fucking rips off the cockroach's antenna and brainwashes the motherfucker to just move into a shelter and then have my kids feast on his insides. I don't know what type of wasp that is, but I fucking love it. It's fucking scary, but I want to be that wasp.
Do you think there should be a new Digimon anime?
Abso-fucking-lutely. Absolutely. And here's the thing, right? To me, it's not a matter of if we're going to get a new anime, only when. It's odd that we haven't had anything announced yet, which is weird. I think what they're doing, because 2020 and Ghost Game weren't, truly well received. I mean, there were some positives from both sides. I know, like, with Ghost Game, the characters were super good, but there was no story. And then it was actually vice versa for Adventure. Like, there was a pretty decent story, but then it just became the tie show. So I think what they're doing is they're probably gone back to the drawing board, trying some more random things here with, like, Liberator and the other one, Seekers. And they're trying to see what kind of storylines we like, maybe. I think that's probably what they're trying to do at the moment, so that they can come out with a really good anime, push the ever-living shit out of it, and, market it to fucking back. But here's the anime I want. This is the anime I want. I want a fucking multiverse anime. Like the Spider-Man Into the Multiverse stuff, but instead it's like focusing on, people traveling to different universes in Digimon canon, from like the games, the anime. You can even throw in Seeker and Liberators in there if you want, and trying to take down this multiversal threat. And I think that'd be really fucking cool. I would love to see that. And then you can have more characters who didn't get a chance to shine in their original series actually do something. Like maybe Kazu and Kenta. As much as it hurts me to say, I would love to see them actually do something useful for once. And they could actually do it in this multiverse anime. I think that's what I want. I want a multiversal anime. And it will be... I reckon that'd be the best one yet. I think that hands down, I will bet my left testicle right now that is going to be the best Digimon anime ever if they fucking did a multiverse anime.
What if Tojimaguman was a Ramadalamanama instead of a Wormanama?
World peace would be achieved, cancer would be cured, there'll be peace in the Middle East. So many good things. My grandparents would come back from the dead. And same with yours, actually. Anyone's dead relative would come back to life. We would find the cure to old age, Alzheimer's. We'd have flying cars. It would be the greatest fucking society ever if Togedemaru was actually a fucking evolution of Armadillo. I actually should have put him on my collar now that I think about that. Fuck.
I am the separate if you love girl.
Well, I'm fucked now, aren't I? Oh shit. Please don't unsubscribe it. Yeah, please don't do that.
When is Schumann going to be playable in a video game?
Low-key, I fucking think Shurimon would be the greatest character for Rumble Arena. I could see Shurimon working, and I could see Shurimon being similar playstyle to Min Min from Smash Ultimate. I think, the next Rumble Arena should have Shurimon. Shurimon would be an amazing character to play as. Unfortunately, like, here's the problem, and Hawkmon bros, I feel you here. Fucking, it's only the Vmon line that gets the returning characters, like Flame Dramon. I remember he was in Cyber Sleuth off the top of my head. I can't remember if it was Hacker's Memory or the other one. And it's always that way. It's never us. It's never our turn. But don't worry, bro. I got you. It's in my Shurimon's in my make believe roster now for Rumble Arena 3.
Guys, as an empath, I think this guy really likes Armadillo and IDK, just my guess, though I could be wrong.
Yeah, bro, I think you're wrong. Who the fuck's Armadillomon? Fuck that guy.
Which Blippi is your favorite?
What the fuck is a Blippi? What the fuck is a Blippi? Blippi explains and explores exciting things like fire truck zoos, animal garbage trucks, space, and tractors, while teaching children about numbers, colors, shapes, words, and more. Okay, Okay, so... Okay, but what is a Blippi? Is it just this guy? Is it just this guy? Is there only like one Blippi? Is there only one? There must be only one Blippi because it's all just one guy. Oh, there's an animated version of him. It's an animated Blippi. Why am I getting pictures of fucking a guy with a baby? Is that the actor? I guess this guy with the awkward thumbs up, like, yeah, I guess this Blippi here. I don't know who Blippi is, but this is my Blippi. This guy here, that's my Blippi.
Favorite dinosaur?
Ooh, can I say Agumon? Can I say Agumonosaurus? Fuck it. Ankylosaurus. I can't think of any dinosaurs off the top of my head. So yeah, Ankylosaurus. Ankylosaurus.
Real talk, how often do you have to deal with huntsman spiders and other freaky bugs?
Not a lot since we moved into our current apartment. I haven't actually had to deal with... I mean, I've dealt with the odd cockroach or daddy long legs. The last big fuck-off spider I saw was a whitetail. Now, whitetails are fucking dangerous. Don't fuck with them. Huntsmans aren't that bad. Like, huntsmans, I could actually pick up and it'd be fine. I wouldn't care. Like, I wouldn't want to, but I could. They're not, like, they'd bite, they'd hurt, but, like, they're not poisonous, so you can pick them up, that's fine. But whitetails, they're cunts. You have to kill them. If you see a whitetail, you kill them. But... freaky bugs. I'm just trying to think of, like, another freaky bug story. Oh, actually, I've got one. I've got a freaky bug story. It was back in, like, really young. I was really, really young. And I was staying the night at a friend's house. And we're playing with Legos. I was probably 6 at the time, something like that. And I'm staying at his house, and we're playing with Legos. And we hear his mum, and she's screaming her fucking head off. And it was a huntsman spider on the window. And it was outside, but it was huge. I remember it being fucking massive. Like, nearly the size of a small cat. That's how big it was. And fucking, we were so excited. We just sat there watching it, and she was freaked the fuck out while we were watching it crawl up the window. It was so entertaining. So yeah, there's a little freaky bug story for you. All that time I saw a wasp dragging a dead spider. But that's nature.
What Digimon character would Shylily voice?
I had to Google Shylily before recording this because I wasn't super familiar, but judging by her voice, I'd probably say Rika? I probably would say Rika. Yeah, let's go Rika.
Who's your favorite Spice Girl?
I have not thought about the Spice Girls in so fucking long. I'm trying to remember who they are, because I literally only remember 2 or 3. Because I remember there was Baby Spice, there was the Posh one, Posh Spice, and then I think there was... I could be wrong here, and I pray to God that I am. But I think there was a black one, and they called her Black Spice. I think that's actually what they did. I shit you not. I swear to God, there's a Black Spice. You know what? That's my favorite Black Spice. I swear to God, they've done this. I swear to God, it has to be true.
Give a partner Digimon to someone else in the comments section.
Alright, I have an idea. Let's make this special. And welcome to the Digimon Professor's giving someone a partner Digimon Variety Hour wheel, because I just fucking love wheels, don't I? So I've just grabbed like the last 30 comments that I had and just chucked everyone in. So here you go. This is it. It's time for a spin. I'm going to spin it 5 times, and we're going to give 5 people a Digimon partner. How fucking nice of me. Aren't I just so fucking charitable? Alright. Wheel 1. Spinning. And it is... Of course. Of course. Alright, so I have to give you... Okay, I can't... Because the problem is I know you too well. So I can't give you your usual shit. So instead, I'm going to give you, as a partner Digimon... You know what? I'm going to give you, Alex, Red Otamamon. Because I believe you and Monster Boy are the same person. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, my UK fans, but I don't think I've ever seen Alex and Monster Boy in the same room. So, conspiracy. And, you know, Otamamon, you know, singing Digimon, I think that kind of fits. And Red Otamamon because I feel like you like red more, so I think the red color suits you more. As far as an evolution line goes, then, I mean, look, you could just go down the standard bitch boy route and have Gekomon, Shogun Gekomon. Or you could try and make it more music themed, I guess. So I'm struggling to think of champions who are music themed, but there you go. So congratulations, Alex. You fucker. Alright, second spin. Avan. You see, this sounds like a machine sort of guy. You know, like Avan. See? So I would say Hagurumon, and he'd evolve into a motorized car. So you could have, who's the fucking motorcycle car? That guy. And then just evolve in from there. It would just be an entire line based on public transport. So there you go. Third spin. Daniel Hooper. Well, given that your profile picture is a fucking Muchomon, there you go. It's a Muchomon. Congratulations, Daniel. Fourth spin. Sapphire Chow. The thing is I actually know Sapphire Chow in person. So, you know what? Fuck it. It's a Patamon, and he's obsessed with physical violence. This guy would stab you when you're not looking, just because he thinks it's funny. He probably laughed when he was watching the Bandai Junction shit. That's how much he enjoys inflicting pain upon other people. So you have that kind of Patamon as a partner. Fantastic. Final spin. How the fuck do I say this? Wyvern 0M3G4? Alright, well, let's see here. Dragon, I'm gonna go with Vorvomon. There you go, Vorvomon, because I think that's the closest we've got to a Wyvern type dragon. But, I mean, I'm just trying to think about the code. Maybe it could be more of a... Actually, Volvomon's already a virus type. What am I on about? Yeah, I think I'll just stick with Volvomon, to be honest. I think that's a good one. There you go. And that's it. There you go. 5 people have been done. So, sorry to all these other people. You don't get a partner Digimon this time. Imagine if this is how they actually did it in fucking Digimon Adventure. They just spun a wheel. That'd be fucking incredible. I could see that happening. I think that makes sense, actually, because there's so many people were there during the fucking Heightened Due Terrace fight, so I think this is pretty funny. I think this is how they did it. This is how fucking Jedi did it. He put all their names in and then spun the wheel. But yeah, there you go. Congratulations. And that is it. We have made it to Aldi, and I just want to say quickly, once again, thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. It's a fucking blast. It was a journey, and I'm glad I'm finally here. Or I guess all that's left to do now is the photo montage of Tokomon at Aldi, so please enjoy.